One step ahead. Jersey Central with Burt Barron on the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC.
It's 7:08. Welcome to hour number 2 of Jersey Central on the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey. Fair skies, 60 for the moment. We could see some showers, a little bit of rain later this morning to mid-afternoon, and a high about 70. Full forecast is coming up, 7:15. We'll get a traffic update for you then, too. And our contest is on the way as well for a chance to win a pair of tickets. Paper Mill Playhouse, brand new show that is called Halftime. You'll have a chance to win a pair of tickets coming up. Let me get right to the Miller Lite Jersey Central Newsmaker hotline. If you recall, the week before last, I welcomed some very special young people into the studio to talk about a tremendous project that they're undergoing. A lengthy bike ride from New Jersey to South Florida. And it's for a very important cause, and it's called the Dream Project. It's the New Jersey chapter of the Dream Project. And they brought a bike in, we took a nice picture, and kind of gave everybody a nice send-off on their way. Well, this trip from Jersey to South Florida has begun, and one of the people who was here is joining me this morning just to kind of give me an update and talk about some ways where you can get involved and help support them in this very special endeavor that they're doing. Max Wong is with us here from the Dream Project, and he joins us this morning. Hey, Max, it's Burt Barron. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. Very glad to be here.
Where are you as we speak this morning? How far into the ride are you?
How far into the ride? We're around 150 miles away from New Jersey, and we're currently at Havre de Grace in Maryland. And in case you're wondering, the weather here is approximately the same, a bit chilly in the morning.
Okay, so you've gotten to Maryland via bicycle already?
Yes.
Wow, remarkable. About as physically demanding, Max, as you thought it was going to be?
That's a very good question. It turns out Maryland has a lot more hills than New Jersey, and that I did not expect.
Hills. We don't like hills. We like downhills when you're riding a bike, right? Not the uphill part.
Not the uphill part.
How are your fellow riders hanging in there? Everybody's okay so far?
Everybody's okay. Nobody's injured. Everybody just ate breakfast this morning, and we're ready to head out to Washington today. It's going to be a 90-mile ride.
Wow, so you'll make Washington, D.C. by today. That's outstanding.
Yes.
Have you been there before, Max? I know you're from China originally. Have you had a chance to visit Washington, D.C. yet?
Yes, fortunately, I've been there several times with my parents, and it's beautiful. I love the fact that they have public free museums for everyone.
Yeah, that's a nice thing to have there, right? So you're headed from Maryland. You'll be in Washington, D.C. today. Excellent stuff. What day, Max, what day did you guys step off? How many days ago was that?
Hi, Bert. This is Mia.
Oh, hey, Mia. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
We stepped out on Saturday morning, so 8 a.m. We left from New Brunswick.
Okay.
And that on Saturday we headed to Philadelphia. We stayed over in Philadelphia Sunday. And yesterday we started from Philadelphia and got to Maryland. So today we're heading from Maryland to D.C.
Awesome. So this is all kind of planned out in stages, and so far you've gotten the number of miles in each day that you wanted to?
Oh, absolutely. We're hitting our mileage, pretty well. We haven't had to have any emergency pickups yet, so that's pretty good. We're making good progress.
Good news. Mia, do me a favor if you would, for anyone who may have missed, unfortunately, the segment that you guys did with me about a week or so ago. Remind everybody about the Dream Project and what this ride is all about.
Sure. Well, so we're the Dream Project. We are an adventure-based fundraising organization, and we're a nonprofit. And what we do is we work with various local charities and causes, and we get a group of students like us together, and we raise money in a really interesting and fun way. And so this year it's a bike ride, and we're raising money for Visions and Pathways, which is a youth crisis shelter in Somerset. And we are riding 2,000 miles from New Brunswick to Miami to do that cause. And we stop in major cities along the way and work with local youth crisis shelters in those cities.
Excellent. Good. So I guess we'll hear from you and some other riders periodically as you make your way to South Florida. So this was the first sort of check-in that we've had for the Dream Project as you guys continue your journey from New Jersey to Florida, which is just a remarkable thing. I asked Max earlier, Mia, if the ride was physically about as demanding or more demanding than he thought it was going to be. And he said very hilly terrain in Maryland. How has it been for you?
Well, yeah, he's right. It has been pretty hilly, but so far I don't know. I think the motivation is just like keeping us going. Like we just started. We're fresh. We're ready to go. We haven't even hit like the middle states yet. And I think it's just that's still driving us to keep going, even though we're tired, we're exhausted. Like, we'll bike 20 miles and then we'll feel, like we want to take a nap. But then that's what's keeping us going. And the fact that we're raising money, we're doing this for a certain cause. It's pretty incredible what that can do. That can do wonders for your motivation and your drive, and that's what's been keeping us going so far.
Yeah, I'm sure. And it's very rewarding, I guess, early on in the ride, Mia, because you're just knocking off states like crazy. It's Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland. When you get down to those Carolinas and the state of Georgia in particular, boy, that's just one long state that you guys are going to have to drive through. So hopefully everybody kind of can overcome that, and because you're not used to just like going through a state or two a day, so it'll be a little bit different for you guys. But that'll be a unique challenge, and by that time, you guys will have figured that, what, we've done so much so far, and we're so close to the finish. Let's just finish this out in the best way that we possibly can. So, Mia, if someone wants to get on board and maybe make a contribution, a donation, show support of one way or another to your group and what you're doing, how do they go about doing so?
So you can either follow the Dream Project NJ on Instagram or on Facebook, or you could also go to the dreamprojectnj.org, where you have, the main fundraiser where we're, raising money, but you also have our individual rider fundraisers. And so I encourage everyone to make contributions to those. There's also loads of information about the ride, and on the Instagram you can kind of follow us down the coast and keep up with what we're doing and our fundraising challenges and such. All
right, very good. Mia and Max, who are part of the Dream Project New Jersey, on their way to South Florida from New Jersey via bicycle. Tremendous cause, and they're checking in this morning. They made it to Maryland. Washington, D.C. is where they're visiting today. But Mia, thank you so much for the update. You and Max and everybody stay safe, and hopefully we'll hear from you guys again very soon, all right?
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you both, and be safe. All right, there we go. Those great young people who visited me in the studio.